Well, Erik ten Hag has become the second manager of Manchester United after Sir Alex Ferguson to reach a final in any tournament that United has participated in that is really competitive in his first season. Jose Mourinho did it. Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to do it at Manchester United. And guys, welcome to United Matters channel. We are here to let you know the player ratings of United 2, Nottingham Forest 0. A game that's happened down at Old Trafford. First half, really sloppy. Second half, we really came in with the second gear to win the game of football. We never needed lots of gears to win it. When you saw Martial, Sancho, and Rashford coming on the field of play, you obviously knew that a game was going to be really taken to bed. Not so? So Rokan David is my name. Let's get into the player ratings as up. Now, let's first go to the goalkeeper, Tom Heaton. 2 good saves, very good goal distribution, ball distribution, sweeper goalkeeping skills, expressed today at Old Trafford turf. Very good goalkeeper. I think he deserves a 7 out of 10 for me. He's not a regular, but every time he's brought in by the manager Erik ten Hag, he doesn't fail to really show us as to why the manager has opted to come in for him on the game of football. He first came in goal when playing Charlton. We won Charlton by 3-0. This time round has been a 2-0 lead and win for Manchester United. Obviously, another clean sheet kept by the goalkeeper, responsible for 2 shots that would have been really on target and that we are on target and would have crossed the ball and would have crossed the goal line of United and put us behind. The first one against Johnson and the second one against Danilo. He saved them very well, especially that of Danilo. That full stretch he made with his left hand was really immaculate. Not so? So let's go to Aaron Wan-Bissaka turning into a flying right back. One thing I'm really liking about Aaron Wan-Bissaka is that the freedom he has been given by Erik ten Hag to express himself whenever he's really having the ball is really out of this world. Bissaka played very well defensively, tight, good on the ball, forward passing great. 7.5 for me out of 10. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, good man, huge man, obviously trying to show us how good Ten Hag, a manager, is at improving players at Manchester United. Then left back, Luke Shaw played there for the entire 90 minutes. Obviously, what else to talk about apart from him being the steady Eddie into that left back position, returning, having a first half that was not all that good, but obviously second half he charged up and obviously showed us why he has been referred to as Shobato in very many occasions, meaning that has been referred to as Roberto Carlos. Now, Luke Shaw's game by numbers, as you see it on the screen portrayed: 106 touches, 97% pass accuracy, 3 out of 3 long balls completed, 3 interceptions, 3 key passes, 3 crosses, 2 out of 2 aerial duels won. That is Luke Shaw for you. 7 out of 10 for me. I don't know how much you're giving him. Central defenders, Lisandro Martinez. Oh my God. This guy is out of this world. He looks short, but he makes playing central defense easy. Confident on the ball, helps us to build from behind, solid, rough, hard, and obviously wins tackles, aerial duels. This guy is really one of a kind, and that's why he's really a steady Eddie into that central defense. 8 out of 10 for me. That is Lisandro Martinez. Rafael Varane, his partner, almost the same, played very well. He bossed that central defense, looked confident. I think Ten Hag has really gone ahead to really tell him, express yourself. If at all you feel like you can go ahead and really get that ball, take off like 2 players, do it. So he does not succumb to pressure, and today he has shown us that he is really gone to a next level, and that's why he's really one of the best central defenders in the world. That is Rafael Varane. An 8 out of 10 for me is well deserved for this player known as Rafael Varane, who played close to, 75 minutes. They took him off and they brought on Harry Maguire. Lindelof came in for Casemiro. So he is rested for the game of Crystal Palace that we are playing on a Saturday. Then, after that, we go all out for a player called Casemiro. You know, when a player starts to do things on a daily basis, it turns out to be something usual, but Casemiro is really a Rolls Royce. He's really a very good player, dictating play, responsible for that first goal as you saw it, plays in Martial. Martial goes in, does a pass to Rashford, defender blocks it. It lands in the vicinity of Martial. Martial shoots with his left foot and it goes into the lower bottom corner and it counts for Manchester United. So he played very well, and I think 8 out of 10 for me. Casemiro's performance today was really fantastic. Last time I gave him a 9 out of 10. So I believe this time around it was an 8 out of 10 performance. Freddy Rodriguez scoring a goal. You know, in games like this, when you're playing teams like Nottingham, you don't need a double pivot of Casemiro and Freddy. You need Casemiro to play as a single pivot. Then a player to be playing alongside him should be that kind of player who is really good at really passing and really creating more, especially in the final third of the opponent. Freddy is not that kind of player. He looks lost every time he reaches the final third, unless otherwise he has maximum concentration. And he came in through, played a little bit sloppy first half, second half not all that exciting, but he scores a goal. And I give him a 7 out of 10 for me, because that's what he did, and obviously came on the field of play. But not all that exciting, but I believe he is better when you're playing teams like Man City that are really not going to allow us have a lot of the ball, especially as far as possession is concerned. If at all you're playing against teams that are really going to allow you have possession, then I believe we should get another player. I think Sabitzer, I saw him in the stands. His arrival has really gone to the record that that position is there for him. And I think in the stands where he was watching that game of football, he saw lots of things that he would have used that ball for, especially in shooting at goal or finding out a final pass to release the forwards to really go ahead and really score. So that is a player called Freddy for you. 7 out of 10 for me. Anthony, little bit of wasteful, but I liked his recovery pace and work rate. He ran back a lot to back up Aaron Bissaka in those situations when he really lost the ball. And even if United lost the ball, there is the way he really did those recovery runs that are really so much important for the team of Manchester United. And I believe he did a very wonderful job today. But in the offensive area, I think was a little bit selfish. He ran to the byline. He cannot put in a cross with his right foot. That is something really that really caught me really sad. In the previous 2-3 games, Anthony had really picked up. Not all that a drop-off, but I believe his final ball is really not that there. Going in for carrying efforts most of the times, yet I thought he would have gone in for an effort like he went in for Casemiro, and he created that first goal he scored against Reading at Old Trafford. Today, he really tried to find out Weghorst in the same similar style, but the defender really read it well. But I believe he played very well. He played very well. 7 out of 10 for me for a player known as Anthony. Then we go to Bruno Fernandes Borges. Bruno Fernandes Borges, he really played very well today. Had a secondary assist on him. He really looked like a dictator today, until Ten Hag came in through and really brought in Sancho to play into his position. He told him to play in the right wing. In the right wing, that's where he really exploded. And obviously the second goal that we score comes out of Bruno's brilliancy. He uses his right boot to go in for the outside of his right boot to go in for that pass that found Rashford in the far post. Rashford does a cutback to find Freddy unmarked in the mouth of goal, taps it in the net to make it 2-0. So Bruno, 9 out of 10 for me. He had a very good performance today. He's one of the best performing players today at Old Trafford, and his game by numbers was as follows: 84% passing accuracy, 82 touches, 5 out of 5 long balls, 4 key passes, 3 out of 4 ground duels won, 4 crosses, 1 dribble completed, and he had a secondary assist for the second goal that Freddy scores, because he's the man that really engineers that ball that was well calculated to the far post of the goal. Rashford meets it, cut back, Freddy into the back of the net. That's Bruno Fernandes for you, captain of the day. Looks like he's going to lift this trophy for Manchester United for the very first time. he came in at Manchester United, meaning that his third year might be really one of those years that is going to remember in history and are really going to be doing wonders for him. That is Bruno Fernandes Borges. Let's go to Ganacho. Sometimes selfish, sometimes decisive, but I don't judge him. He's young. He's young. I don't judge Ganacho. But I really like the threat he really gives us every time we are playing against a team that really tries to attack us, because no way you are going to be settled when Ganacho is having the ball. You at least expect something from Ganacho. That's one thing I really like about him. Every time you're having him on the field of play, your anticipation is really high that he's really going to come out and really do something out of the box. That is Alejandro Ganacho for you. So I believe he had a shot on target. First half, he was really pushed. 50-50 penalty. Then he made like a dummy, and obviously the defender got hold of the ball. No penalty given, but I think had a very good game. His recovery pace to really help. Luke Shaw was really out of this world. But I believe the reason as to why these players don't really look as they're supposed to look, him and Anthony, is because Eriksen got an injury. They never got on the ball a lot. So I believe we need a player, Sabitzer, to come in through in the game of Crystal Palace. Even if he comes off the bench and plays, that will be great for him, because it really looks great to have him at the club of Manchester United always. And I'm giving Ganacho a 7 out of 10. You know, we are into the final. I'm in the mood of really giving out good results. But there is a person I'm going to give a result that most of you aren't going even to think about that he deserved it, because he really looked bad today. So we go to Weghorst. He was got on target. He was got in the box once, headed that ball, it hit the bottom corner and came back into play. Meaning, if at all you get him on the ball a lot and a lot, this guy can get us goals. That's it. So Weghorst, 7 for me. 7 for me. The only chance he got, he had really utilized it very well, but that means we have to create more chances for us. Look at all the goals we create. It's because of pace, creativity in the midfield, and I believe Weghorst was really isolated in those minutes he played. I think he played close to 60 minutes, and Martial came in for him. I believe he was isolated. So 7 out of 10 for me for Weghorst. Let's go to the substitutes that really came on through. Rashford, an assist in the 30 minutes played for Manchester United. Great. That has taken his tally of assists to 7, still at 18 goals. 25 goal involvements this season. That is Marcus Rashford. He is on fire. He is on fire. 7.5 out of for me, representing for those minutes. Sancho came on through too, played very well, responsible for the pass. In the second goal, he was involved in the build-up, passes it to Bruno. Bruno goes in for the outside foot pass to find Rashford in the far post, does a cutback, it finds Freddy, taps it in. So Sancho was played as a central attacking midfielder. In simple terms, he played as a cam. Very good execution, rarely lost the ball, showed us the geniusness he brings to the ball, and the quick passing that United really had when Sancho came on the field of play in the central attack midfield area was out of this world. Sancho, on his return, a 7 out of 10 for me. Not bad, not selfish, trying to be adventurous every time he got the ball and going in for an easy pass. That's what makes Sancho a very good player for the club of Manchester United. I'm giving Sancho a 7 out of 10 for me. After that, we go to Anthony Martial coming in through, scoring a goal. And obviously, when he comes in through, the shape of the team changes. We all play better. The attackers are really involved. The team takes shape. Obviously, he's better than Weghorst. When he comes in through, you obviously see the difference that United is a threat when they are in the final third of the opponent. His pressing is out of this world. You know, people know that if you want to press, you should be running around like Gabriel Jesus, like that. But the pressing of Erik ten Hag is all about pressing the spaces, denying your opponent passing space. Those pockets of space are really blocked by Anthony Martial, Bruno, Sancho, Rashford. It reached a time when you're having 2 goals, but the press was really high up the pitch, and we are playing on the front foot looking like there is the leader of the press at the pinnacle of the attack. So I believe he deserves a 7.5 out of 10. Returning from injury, scoring a goal, 7.5 for me for Anton Martial. Remember, he had only scored 1 goal ever since resumed from the World Cup. That's it. Against Nottingham, and again he has scored against Nottingham. Maybe he's going to go on another long scoring run for Manchester United. On the weekend we are playing Crystal Palace. Let's wait and see what Ten Hag is going to go in for as far as this game of football is really concerned. Then Maguire came on through, 6 out of 10. Lindelof played in the CDM, 6 out of 10 for me. Thank you very much for watching it through. I go to Erik Ten Hag, the manager, 9 out of 10, because I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Masterclass substitutions that really got us a goal. Martial getting us the lead. Freddie scoring, courtesy of the assist of Rashford. That means he really read the game very well and brought on 3 substitutes that changed the game and gave us an upper hand to winning it. 10 out of 10 for me for Erik Ten Hag, sending us to the final ever since we played at Wembley. That was in 2017. Then we last played a final in the UEFA Europa League in 2021. Not so? That's when we last played the final. So 2 years later, we are into a final. Erik Ten Hag deserves a 10 out of 10 for me. We go to the referee. This is the guy I was going to talk about. This guy, a handball in the box, no penalty. Ganacho brought down, no penalty. Weghorst brought down, no penalty. Players of United forward, no cards. So, the referee, I rarely rate referees, but this time around, I'm going to rate him. I'm giving him a 3 out of 10. I don't even know his name. If at all you know his name, put it down in the comment section. So, my man of the match is Bruno Fernandes Borges. That's it. He is my man of the match. And today, I've gone ahead to really have the same man of the match with those in England, because Bruno Fernandes has won it, and we've been really colliding. We've been colliding most of the times on the man of the match, but Bruno Fernandes takes it for me. Played very well, brilliant, just showed how to lead by example on that field of play. That is Bruno Fernandes for you. Very much good, immaculate on the day, just the Portuguese Magnificio takes it for me on the day. So, tell me who your man of the match is, your ratings per player as they come on the field of football. You might not agree with my decisions or my ratings, but I know you have your own. The comment section is open to everyone to express his opinion down there. I hand you over to the Almighty Lord. May Him protect you in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may we meet tomorrow when everything is really day. Not so? Rock and David is my name. Good night, guys. For now, I'm out.